Hey Alexus Love Beauties, welcome back to part 3 of menstrual cycle. We are finally going to get into the video. So we're going to talk about this feminine deodorant spray that I got from Walmart, and we're going to go over some of those ingredients also. We're going to talk about this pad because I enjoy the pads, preferably the overnight pads, because I love the fact that I have that extra cushion in the front and the back. And also I have the wings, which, protects my underwear to keep everything in place. And then we're going to get into what's in the yellow bag. In this yellow bag, we have bamboo wood and charcoal pads. Be sure to watch that video where we talked about the difference between regular tissue and the bamboo wood tissue. That bamboo wood tissue inspired me to try the bamboo wood pads. I did see these bamboo wood pads probably like over a year ago. Let's get into your traditional pad. This is a regular standard pad and it comes in a pack of 14. I get them from the dollar store, or I used to get them from the dollar store. And the thing that I did enjoy about them is the sticky part of that. It did stick pretty good. The blue part of the pad is the absorbent part that's supposed to absorb all of the juice. And then also what you would do is just remove that back and then it sticks right there also. So this is why I love these. This is a regular. The overnights are really long, even though I'm not heavy. I just like them just because I was going to sleep. But these pads were great. They were great to me. So I always just like to make sure that I open up the whole thing. Also, after seeing this video, if you still use pads, do your thing, girl. But me, I had to learn to go further. Pads are created just like tissue is created. So we see that fiber in there, the very inexpensive fiber, and you'll see that breaking off. We just see it looks like pillow fluff. And this is what our juice is, leading on. Now, although it does hold, my issue with these traditional pads was simply because of the inexpensive fiber and the way that it's created from that slanted tree, which makes it not healthy. That is why. And then breaking this apart, it was super soft. I mean, super soft. They didn't have like this little square piece right here in the middle. I guess that's like for extra protection. But again, we know that these pads do hold, but it's just about what we're absorbing and what it's actually doing to our bodies and the chemicals that it's made with. So I enjoy them, but it's time to level it up. I'm the girly that's going to cash out on her health care. I know some girls like to cash out on clothing. I'll do that second. First, I got to make sure that my health and my body is good. I haven't used this in decades, but I was in Walmart. I was like, let me get some of this feminine spray. We use feminine spray because if you are a wealthier young lady, you might have thicker thighs, and we know that with those wealthier legs, they might rub together and create that extra moisture that we have down there. If we are a little wealthier in our stomach region also, it might create that extra little moist, right there that is above our vaginal as well. And so the feminine deodorant is to keep those areas dry. When you have extra moistness down there, let's get into the raw and uncut. Take this information with wisdom and not to be inappropriate. When you have extra moistness down there that you are not purposely trying to have down there from, your personal stimulation and everything, then that is also what creates yeast. So the feminine deodorant spray is responsible for keeping it dry down there until you're actually ready to make those movements. But the thing that I found about this is when I started spraying it, I don't spray directly on me anyway. I spray like maybe 12 inches away. And I do that because I know stuff breaks out. Like, it's too sensitive. And another thing is the ingredients in here, they have some okay ingredients in here. They have a little bit of sodium bicarbonate, a little bit of baking soda in here, a little bit of, I believe, magnesium. But my whole problem is that this deodorant is stored in a toxic heavy metal. This container is made out of metal, and scientists say that the metal is not bad because it's in the smaller percent. But how long have this spray been sitting in this bottle? And then I just got it. So when you have something sitting in something, it absorbs whatever it's in. So this is why, it will be better if we could, and when we can, to use amber glass. Like, we want our things to come in glass, not metal, not plastic. Right? So now let's get into the pads of it. I got these from Amazon. It came in a 7-pack. I'm gonna be real with y'all. During this video, this is the 3rd time that I use them because I'm currently on. The ones that you're seeing here, they have been cleaned. The way that I clean them is I hand wash them. I'll show you that later off in the video, but These pads have been nothing but good for me and to me. They are absolutely fun to look at. I got them from Amazon, the 7-pack for $20. Ladies, this is about to save us so much money. Disposable pads, we're probably running up thousands of dollars a year, if not more, depending on your flow, depending on what's going on with your body. We are spending a lot of money. It's okay to spend money, but with the money that we're spending, it would be wise for us to learn and get something that is more valuable. So that's why I say I would have got these if they was $100 for 7. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm that girl to do that because I know that I'm going to save these, you know. Spending $100 on something versus like $5,000 a year on something is a steal. It's a deal. So, sometimes we look at how much something costs and it's like, okay, besides the cost, what is the value, the beneficial value? The thing that I love about these is that you could just slide them up and down if you needed to move. This size is perfect for me. If you need them longer, you can get them longer. I love the design on all of them. It has like this little silk background. Silk is another really good thing that's good for the skin. Although this is at the bottom of the underwear, the fact that it's just still on there is just luxury. It's just giving luxury. And I didn't have any problems with the buttons at all. I did sample these pads when I first got them. I needed to know how they were hitting. The longest I wore one of these was 12 hours. Now, mind you, I'm not a heavy girl anymore, so I was able to go that long. And it did kind of bleed through the back a little bit, but I didn't have no stains on the underwear or anything. Kind of like off the sides I did. When you look at this pad, you might see like those juice clots if you have the juice clots. We need to do our extended research on why we have juice clots anyway. Like why it's just not a smooth flow. But this pad, when you are wearing it over, you'll see like when you're wearing it, the juice will not be on top. Like the only thing you're going to see is the clot. So you're going to be tripping like, where is the juice at? The juice is actually in there and it holds very well. Where my thumbs are, this is where the pad actually stops. When it get to that point, you will know you need to change it because those lines, that stitching, it'll start to kind of bleed out and you'll see that red. So that's how you know when it's time to change it. Now, after just doing that 12-hour experiment, I had to do it. I had to. Now I only wear them for 6 hours if I need to. Perfect. I don't have no complaints with this being bamboo and charcoal. I didn't get no irritation, no breakout, no fungus, no yeast infection, no bacteria or anything. They are very, very comfortable. They are not that thick, but they're thicker than your, they're not even, your pads, your regular pads got like that cushion, but these, they're not that thick, but it's the fiber that it's made with. It's the way that it's made. It's the ingredients that it's made with that makes it hold and that makes it perfect. Alexus Love Beauties, after watching these videos, I encourage you to do your extended research. Go ahead and try them on Amazon. I'm grateful for what I have right now. When I'm ready, I'm going to try another brand and I love them. This is just what I clean them with. So I have been cleaning them with my hands, cold water. I run them in the sink first and I just use the Dow soap, baking soda or distilled vinegar. I use what I use on my skin. And as far as detergent, I don't use regular detergent anymore. When I wash clothes, I use baking soda or distilled vinegar. So that's the way that I'm going to be cleaning these also. I haven't put them in the washer yet. I've been washing them by hand just to be more intimate, just to learn, my body and different things like that. What I do is I just squeeze until I don't see any more juice coming out. That's how I know that they're clean. And I do not hang them to dry in the restroom either because it's a lot of bacteria in the bathroom. I personally hang them in my closet, like in my room closet, somewhere that's not in a restroom. Ladies, be sure when you're flushing the toilet, flush the toilet after you put the toilet seat down because I learned that it's so much germ and bacteria that comes back up. So I've been doing this for almost a year. I don't flush the toilet until the toilet seat is down. So literally, you're just going to wash this like you would wash anything and constantly squeeze it out. About the 4th time I use these, I will be putting them in the washer with baking soda, distilled vinegar, both or either one. Sample one of them, putting it in a dryer and see how it happens because it might shrink up that fiber, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to experiment that the next time around. So in conclusion, I give the pads a 10 out of 10. a 10 out of 10. I would tell you the name, but I forgot the name. When you get on Amazon, if you look and you see like this, that yellow bag, then that's who it is. Just be sure to look at the reviews and everything also, but I give them a 10 out of 10. Do your extended research, change them over. You do not have to just be or live and suffer with some things that you have. Do your extended research, change up some things that you need to do what you can do. Like, we can't buy these right now. Okay, we're going to go buy the $2. Like, we're not that type of girl. But if you can and when you can, invest in your health. If you need, like I said, a longer one, you can use two of these, put two of these together, or they do sell them longer. So it's just all about what you need, girl. I love you. God bless you. If and when you try these, or if you have any information, if you're comfortable about sharing your pad or your period experiences down below in the comments, even if you wear tampons, honey, just keep it PG-13 like we tried to do in this video. Try to speak a little bit more with purity and change up the tone, especially leaving a comment. But let us know down below what's going on, what kind of tea you got about the periods, and if you try these pads or if you try like an organic tampon, let us know how that goes with as well. I love you. God bless you, and I will see y'all in the next menstrual cycle videos. Mwah.